Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape, finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. It is the person who continues in his self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Live a good life. If there are gods and they are just, then they will not care how devout you have been, but will welcome you based on the virtues you have lived by. If there are gods, but unjust, then you should not want to worship them. If there are no gods, then you will be gone, but will have lived a noble life that will live on in the memories of your loved ones. What we do now echoes in eternity. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. For it is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. Perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Perfect tranquility within consists in the good ordering of the mind, the realm of your own. Do what you will. Even if you tear yourself apart, most people will continue doing the same things. Whoever does wrong, wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice, does it to himself, making himself evil. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of those who seek pleasure fluctuates with moods outside their control. But the happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts. Dig within is the wellspring of good, and it is always ready to bubble up if you just dig. Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude, remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not. That which is really beautiful has no need of anything, not more than law, not more than truth, not more than benevolence or modesty. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. Every living organism is fulfilled when it follows the right path for its own nature. Adapt yourself to the life you have been given, and truly love the people with whom destiny has surrounded you. A wrongdoer is often a man who has left something undone, not always one who has done something. Neither worse than or better is a thing made by being praised. Observe the movements of the stars as if you were running their courses with them, and let your mind constantly dwell on the changes of the elements into each other. Such imaginings wash away the filth of life on the ground. The blazing fire makes flames and brightness out of everything thrown into it. In the life of a man, his time is but a moment, his being an incessant flux, his sense a dim rushlight, his body a prey of worms, his soul an inquiet eddy, his fortune dark, his fame doubtful. In short, all that is body is as coursing waters, all that is of the soul as dreams and vapors. Live out your life in truth and justice, tolerant of those who are neither true nor just. Look beneath the surface. Let not the several qualities of a thing nor its worth escape thee. That which is not good for the swarm, neither is it good for the bee. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Do not think that what is hard for you to master is humanly impossible. And if it is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach. Never forget that the universe is a single living organism possessed of one substance and one soul, holding all things suspended in a single consciousness and creating all things with a single purpose, that they might work together, spinning and weaving and knotting whatever comes to pass. As far as you can, get into the habit of asking yourself in relation to any action taken by another, what is his point of reference here? But begin with yourself. Examine yourself first. No one loses any other life than the one he now lives, or does one live any other life than that which he will lose. The happiness and unhappiness of the rational, social animal depends not on what he feels, but on what he does. Just as his virtue and vice consist not in feeling, but in doing.